Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony Holowitz from 365 Act Tips and TonyTheTeacher.com. In this tutorial, I want to talk to you about a new feature in Act 16 called the History List. To observe that, all you have to do is come down here on the toolbar on the left-hand side and click on the History List. And what this will do is it will give you a list of all the things that have happened in your Act database. Now, on that note, you can be overwhelmed by this. And quite frankly, when I first looked at this information, I felt a little bit overwhelmed because there's so much of it. But having said that, what you have the ability to do is you have the ability to filter which information you want to see. So for example, if I want to see all dates, it will show me all the information. But this is a drop down that you can go in and say, okay, how do I want to filter this? Maybe you just want to see the last 30 days, so you can click on that. Also, when you're working in here, you have the option of selecting the type of information you want. I filtered it down a little bit. If I want to see all information, I can click on all, or I can click on these check boxes, or not check boxes, but plus signs to see the kind of information I want to see on my screen so I can filter it accordingly. I'm going to select all and you'll see we'll get a bit more information as we click away from this. It works pretty quickly, but it can be somewhat overwhelming in my opinion. You can customize these columns. You can also drag them and resize them as you see fit. You can do a keyword search. For example, I want you to observe over here where it says network, for example. I'm going to type in the word network, and I'm going to filter this down based on the regarding field by doing a search for just the things that have the word network in the regarding field. I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to click away from it, and it will bring everything back. I can also select the users I want in my database. So if I don't want to see all users of my Act database, I can filter it down for just some of those items. On that note, one of the other things you can do is you can do a lookup. So for example, if I want to click on this contact, for example, drag down, I can right click and create a lookup just based on those items that I've selected. I'm going to hit escape to get away from that. Also, I want you to observe one thing that I found sort of by mistake, but I went to go to this contact, Allison, and I went to double click on the contact to take me to that contact, thinking that's what was going to happen. But what actually happened is when I double click on it, it allows me to edit the history. Now, one of the options in Act is to turn off the option to be able to edit histories. And I think this is something you might want to do specifically because of this example. I'm going to click on cancel because really a history is a history. And if you change the history, well, I'm not sure you exactly want to do that. So that's one of the options. But the other thing that I want to draw to your attention is if you right click, you have some other options. You can delete a history, you record a history, you can make it private, and you just have some options here. So I'm not sure how much you'll use this, but it is a new option. It's a new option in Act 16, and I just want to make you aware of it. My name is Tony Holowitz. Thank you very much. Have a great day.